Yeah, beta. So in the last class, in the previous lecture, we had seen about the prophase 1 of meiosis 1, and we have to go ahead from metaphase 1 to complete our meiosis. Okay. Now, yeah, today your results are going to be declared. I know yesterday I saw in the news. I think they were supposed to be declared by 3 o'clock or something, but they have not yet been declared, na? Yeah, till now it has not yet been declared. चलो अच्छी बात है. So site is jammed. Yes, it's okay. It's okay. You will get it. You will get it. Why are you scared, my dear? Huh? Why you should get scared? You should be happy. So see, look at the what you say. Like you're already in 11th standard, and before you have got your results also. So we are already like going ahead very nicely in whatever we had planned to. So why should you get scared? हाँ 99.95% बच्चे पास तो होने वाले हैं यस 1 PM से साइट ओपन करके बैठे हो no you will get it as it is. See, 10th standard results are going to be purely to get into uh, your stream, whatever stream or whatever is your liking. So it's okay, it's okay. You get the result of the everyone will get the result of their hard work. Oh. Yeah, beta, yeah. Huh. What is your doubt in Lambrush chromosome? I will teach you all Lambrush chromosome. Don't worry. You will get. Why people are calling you? They want to talk to you, so they are calling you. Okay. See, so firstly, I want to make one thing very clear to all of you, Albita, that as far as your doubts are concerned, please feel free to call me or text me anytime. I have never, said that don't call me or don't text me. As far as the answers from my end are concerned, you will get it maybe in the late night after I complete with my lectures and my evening schedule and everything. But you will get the answers to it. Okay? So I think so. Someone has put up a doubt for me in the morning, early morning. I saw the, you know, question. But since 7:30, I'm continuously taking lectures. So 7:30 to 9:30, then immediately from 10 to 12, 12 to 2, and 2 to 3:30 I got a break just now for my lunch. So I have had my lunch today, and now again I'm having your lecture. So what happens now during that half an hour break, 1 hour break के time पे है ना बेटा बहुत सारी चीजें करनी होती है. तो मेरा एक बार पूरा काम खत्म होता है ना रात में लेट 12-1 बजे भी आपको मेरा मैसेज आ जाएगा. आई डेफिनेटली आंसर योर क्वेरी और यू कैन हाँ yes yes or you can you can text me that when you can call me up. I'll give you a suitable time, so you can call me up anytime whenever I am going to be available. बीच बीच में फोन पे अगर आपको मेरे मेरे साथ बात करके डाउट्स क्लियर करने हैं you are free to do that also. Fine, don't worry about it, your doubts will be taken care of. Okay. And as I said in the last class that you might have seen that the first paper of the living world we had discussed the entire paper. So even that trend will be initiated because there are new students who have joined us and they have not given those papers. So it won't be rational to solve the papers in front of them. Then they'll come to know all the answers. है ना? So we'll just go ahead with that as and when the things are going to be in place. So don't worry. All your doubts are going to be taken care of. Fine. Second thing that has come up to me is the notes. बेटा बायो का जो पीपीटी है you will get it after the chapter is taught to you all. I have already sent you living world. I have already sent you cell unit. I have also sent you biological classification. Right? So as and when I complete the chapters, I'll definitely am going to give you all. So don't worry about that. Second thing, more than the PPTs, please believe in reading NCRT thoroughly again and again. the NCRT content is much more important from getting marks. The PPT content is very important from understanding the concepts. So by the time you get the PPTs in your hand, please read NCRT very thoroughly. Okay. Yeah, today will be, that's what I'm saying, you my dear. As and when I complete the chapter, I'll be immediately sending you the PPTs, which you have already received for the first three chapters that we have done. Fine. And hopefully you will be getting your bio modules also by this particular, month end. I guess it's already printed, and you will get those modules also. Then I can regularly give you all the homework also. So let the things be in place. Still the things are, like we have just started on with a particular, on a particular stage, on a particular note. So everything will be streamlined. Don't panic. Don't be in a hurry. Don't come to conclusions, and don't worry. Fine? Okay? Yes. This Sunday you're going to get the modules. Now that's what, my dear. So now the things will be all the more easier. You will get the notes also. You will already have, and if you have not, still if you have not purchased the NCRT textbooks, my dears, you're going to be at a very big loss. Kindly purchase NCRT textbook, which I had told you all in the first introductory lecture itself. So kindly get those books if you all have not got it. Okay? Yes. I have to check this. I need to check this. Why was it postponed and everything? I need to go ahead with understanding those things. You will get all the papers. Your all papers are going to be ready. They already are ready, so you'll get all of them. Fine. Well, then, okay, anything else? I can't check the WhatsApp when I'm teaching, my dears. So when I teach, my mobile phone is not around me. Uh, I never, take the mobile phone in my hand when I teach. So after teaching, after I complete the, lectures and my schedule is completely done for the day, then generally I take the phone in my hand. So I'll definitely see. I'll definitely see. Okay? Okay. Well, so then let us go ahead on this note with the meiosis ka, meiosis 1, in which we were talking about prophase 1. Of prophase 1, we have seen the 5 stages. Does anyone recollect what are the names of the 5 stages, beta? कोई बताएगा मुझे? In that same order. In the same order. In the same order. Yeah, we have done till that last. I want the 5 names of those 5 stages. Very good. Who is this? Zui. Excellent. Very nice answer. Come on. Very good, Sarah. Very good, beta. Very good. Correct, Siddhika. Very nice. I asked the names of the 5 stages of prophase 1. Very good, Vidhi. Very nice. Yes, Kanak. Very nice, beta. Perfect answer, Darshanita. Dia. Yes, correct answer. Ayush, correct answer. Very good, Akanksha. Very nice, Palak. Yes, Vaishnavi. Very good. Yes, Bhumi. Yes, beta. Bilkul sahi answer. So I think you all recollect all these things, right? So leptotene, zygotene, packetine, diprotene, dikinases. ये 5 स्टेज आपको याद हो चुके हैं is what I'm assuming. Others who those there, so many of you all are there for the lecture. Come on. If any one of you all got any problem, any difficulty, please tell me. Don't just say log in करके घूमते मत रहना, गेम मत खेलते रहना भाई. कोई डिफिकल्टी हो तो पूछो. Okay, so now I want the keywords. Okay, so the keywords for leptotene. I had told you the keywords for each and every stage. So can you all tell me what is the keyword for leptotene? दो तीन जो याद है बोलो बेटा. लेप्टोटीन. Very good, Zoe. Very nice, my dear. Yes. So she has very good, very good. Even Diya has answered correctly. Very good, Kanak. Yes, Siddhika. Right. Very good, Vidhi. Yes, Bhumi. Very nice, beta. So these are the keywords, right? So the bouquet stage hai, thin threads hai, right? Then the chromosome will now start to undergo condensation. So all these are the keywords for your leptotin. Very nice. What are the keywords for zygote? What are the keywords for zygote? Very nice, Zui. Yes, Diya. Yes, Divya. Yes, Vaishnavi. Very nice. Very good, Akanksha. Very good, Kanak. Yes, 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 yes. So synaptonemal complex, bivalent, synapses, correct? Yes, yes, correct. Pairing of homologous chromosome. Very nice, very nice. So these all were the keywords for your zygote. Okay. Then there was one word called as the chromosomes will align together in a zipper-like fashion. So zipper-like fashion वो भी याद रखिएगा बेटा. It is associated with our zygote, right? Then comes pachytene. Pachytene में तो बहुत सारे keywords है. हाँ पहला तो अपना हीरो. Very good आकांक्षा. Crossing over. Perfect. Very good. Yes. Crossing over. Recombination nodule. Who is this Zui? Very nice beta. Yes. Huh. So you all remember, do you all remember the names of the enzymes? Excellent, Dia. Very nice. Yes. Yes, Sadika. Very good. Very good. Very nice, Akanksha. Yes, Dia right. Akanksha right. Yes. So you remember the names? Endonuclease, which will give a cut. हाँ, recombinase, which is going to इसकी टोपी उसके सर करने को help करेगा. And ligase, which is going to seal them finally. Perfect. Perfect. Yes, genetic recombination. Very good, beta. So all these are going to be the keywords of our packaging, right? Then we come with the diplotin. Diplotin में एक ऐसा वाला formation मैंने आपको बताया था egg shape. Excellent. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yes, Niharika. Correct, beta. Very good. Yes, Vaishnavi, correct. That's called as chiasma or chiasmata. Repulsion, very nice. Who's this? Yes, Akanksha, very nice, beta. This word is very important for diplotin. That is going to be repulsion will begin. Excellent. And dikinasis का कुछ याद है? Yes, Vidhi, right, beta. Ah, very nice, Vaishnavi. Yes, yes, yes. Very good, Zui. Yes, it's going to be your. Yes, so it's going to be your nothing but terminalization. है ना? Yeah, repelling of the bivalence will still progress and there is going to be terminalization. So we say the chiasma are going to slip off. Correct? That is what I'm doing with the content beta. Yeah, tetrads are now freely released into the cytoplasm. Very good, Akanksha. Very nice beta. Very nice, Vaishnavi. Nuclear membrane disappears. Yes, Siddhika, tetrads are free in the cytoplasm. Spindle fiber formation is going to take place. Excellent, excellent. Divya, very good. Yes, 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 Diya, even you're right. Nucleolus is also going to disappear. So in dikinases, there is going to be terminalization. The nucleolus will disappear. The nuclear membrane will disappear. Now the tetrads are going to lie free in the cell cytoplasm. There is nothing called as nucleoplasm alag and cytoplasm alag because membrane ही dissolve हो गया है उसका, है ना? So these all are going to be the keywords associated with dikinases. So we have done with leptotin, zygotin, pachytene, diplotin, dikinases. Any one of you all have any difficulty, any doubts regarding these things? किसी को कोई भी point नहीं समझा हो तो बोलो बेटा. Is it okay with all of you? Okay, fine. Then we can go ahead with tetrads. Tetrads means okay. I'll tell you Lambrush, but I'll tell you Lambrush. Wait. टेट्राड्स का मतलब होता है अ डायाड प्लस अ डायाड. So this is one monad. This is one monad. Yeah, correct, Vidhi. This is one monad which is coming from mother. This is one more monad which is coming from father. So these two are homologous chromosomes. The monads will become dyads. The monads will become dyads during the S phase of uh, interphase, right? So now there is a dyad of maternal chromosome, dyad of paternal chromosome in our cell. During the zygote, this dyad of maternal and dyad of paternal will come together to form a tetrad. So dyad plus dyad is going to be a tetrad. Got it now? Yes, bacha. Okay. So dyad plus dyad is equal to tetrad. Why is it called as a tetrad? Because it's made up of four chromatid, one chromatid monad, two chromatid dyad, four chromatid tetrad. ठीक है? Okay. Well, okay. So you all want Lamb-Rush chromosomes. Fine. Just look at this particular diagram. You will come to know beta what is I'm talking about the Lamb-Rush. So here in the Lamb-Rush chromosomes, the structure of the DNA is going to be in a loop form. So see how it is, something like this way. And then it will loop up. Just see, it's going to form. This is DNA only. This is DNA only. Okay. Now see like this. It's going to form huge loops. ठीक है, ये देखो ये एक्चुअली ऐसे ही दिखता है अंडर द माइक्रोस्कोप ऑल्सो ना. आपको लैम्ब्रश क्रोमोसोम है ना ऐसे ही दिखेगा. सो व्हाट आर दीज जो मैंने ग्रीन में ड्रॉ किया है ना बेटा, वो अपना डबल स्ट्रैंडेड डीएनए का मैंने सिंगल स्ट्रैंड बनाया है. एंड दिस इज अनदर वन. सी, सो द टू स्ट्रैंड्स ऑफ डीएनए अपीयर समथिंग लाइक दिस वे. You can see very clearly now. Yeah. So you can see this. This is going to be your double-stranded DNA. ये जो मैं स्ट्रक्चर बना रही हूँ ये मैं लैम्ब्रश क्रोमोसोम का स्ट्रक्चर बना रही हूँ. जो डिप्लोटीन स्टेज में अरेस्ट हो जाते हैं ना क्रोमोसोम्स, they form these large shape, large size chromosomes of amphibians, fish and all what we saw. So this is the Lamb-Rush chromosome. Now what happens over here is, यहाँ पर this is an open DNA. तो यहाँ पर है ना बेटा mRNA synthesis ऐसे होता जाएगा. So can you all see how I'm making the mRNA? So these are going to be your red ones are going to be the RNA strands which are going to be synthesized. तो हर एक लूप के ऊपर ये ऐसे अगर दिखेगा तो how will it look like? Doesn't it look like a lamb brush? जो ब्रश आता है ना लैम्प को क्लीन करने के लिए, देखा है आपने, या बॉटल ब्रश. It looks very much like a lamb brush or a bottle brush. So this type of a chromosome will be called as a lamb brush chromosome, which is a giant chromosome. It's large, it's very long, it's very large. So it's called as lamb brush. So you can imagine, like, I'm not doing time pass of drawing it for the entire loop. You can definitely draw this. बोर्ड और पेन होता है तो ये फटाफट हो जाता है 1 मिनट में. ये यार इसको पकड़ पकड़ के बनाने का ना मतलब ये देखो. Okay, so this actually looks like a brush border. So it's called as your lamb brush. Is it fine? Is it clear what is lamb brush chromosome now? समझा ये कैसे दिखेगा? Okay, fine. Yes, my dear. So this is lamb brush. Now, since this topic has come up, I'll explain one more very important phenomena, which was polyteen chromosome. Okay. Now, what do you mean by poly? Poly means many. Teen means ends. So what happens normally after DNA replication takes place, the DNA will be equally divided into two daughter cells, right? But in case of polyteen chromosomes, there are, no formation of the daughter cells. The DNA will keep on replicating, but they'll get connected end to end, just like your ribbons. Okay, तो जैसे कि ये अगर ये एक डीएनए अपना है, डबल स्टैंडर्ड डीएनए है फॉर एग्जांपल, तो ये डुप्लीकेट हुआ, है ना? तो डुप्लीकेट होने के बाद क्या होना चाहिए? व्हाट शुड हैपन? ये ऐसा होना चाहिए, राइट? हेल्ड बाय द सेम सेंट्रोमियर, करेक्ट? करेक्ट, ऐसे होना चाहिए, है ना? अब इसके बाद है ना, दे विल रेप्लिकेट वन मोर टाइम, they'll replicate one more time, मतलब these two will become 4 and these two will also become 4, so it will become 8. तो ऐसे न ऐसे लंबे 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 होते जाते हैं ये डीएनए के थ्रेड्स, but they do not divide into daughter cells. This type of replication is called as polytene. So they are going to be connected end to end to form long chains, but they will not get divided, separated. So that is also some in some insects we are going to see this. आएगा, ये भी आगे आने वाला है आपके syllabus में. That time I'll definitely tell you all more about it. So giant chromosomes are of two types, Lamb-Brush and polytene. This diagram is of Lamb-Brush. Okay, polytene अगर मुझे draw करना है ना, तो इसका वापस replication दिखाना होगा, and I'll show you with a different color. So you will understand what I'm trying to tell you. So each one, like, so ऐसे है ना, लंबे लंबे threads बनते जाते हैं और सब इकट्ठा है ना bind होते जाते हैं with the same centromere. ये देखो, something like this way. So it's going to become very long and and elaborate dense network बनता जाएगा. ये देखो, ये ऐसे. तो ये end to end क्या हो रहे हैं? Join हो रहे हैं. और ये जो joining वाला है ना, ये वाला, ये देखो, ये सब साथ में इकट्ठा, इनको हमने एक बंडल के जैसा किया, बट दे आर लाइक लॉन्ग. Okay, yeah, it's there in that, but the diagram was not there, so I'm just showing all this. Got it? So this diagram is for uh, giant chromosomes only, both of them. This is for the Lamb-Brush, this is for the polytene. ठीक है? Got it? Okay, so I can go ahead now with well. So here, in the last class, whatever we have done, just going through it so that you all don't get confused. Yeah, we have seen what is leptoprotine, bouquet stage, zygotine, zipper-like fashion, all the keywords just now we have discussed, pachytene, diplotin, right? So here you can see Lamb-Brush chromosomes covered. Where is my pointer? Yeah, so see, here you can see Lamb-Brush chromosomes का diagram जो मैंने अभी बनाया हुआ है, ठीक है? Then dikinesis, terminalization, tetrads free in the cytoplasm, correct, is what we had stopped at in the last class. Now we want to go ahead. What will happen after dikinesis? So till dikinesis, I hope you all have understood whatever is there. Along with the diagram, we have seen it very clearly. Well, then we come to metaphase. Now you may feel metaphase तो we have done in mitosis, same ही रहेगा. हाँ, basic same है बेटा, लेकिन बहुत फर्क है technically. What is it? Just see. The tetrad. So this is a tetrad. ये देखो, 1, 2, 3, 4 chromatids. So this is one tetrad. This is another tetrad. ऐसे हमारे पास कितने tetrads होते हैं? इधर दिखाने के लिए 2 दिखाए हैं, लेकिन एक्चुअल में हमारे पास कितने tetrads होते हैं? Can you all tell me how many tetrads would be there in us, in every cell of us? Very nice. All of you are right. Kanak, Vaishnavi, Zui. Come on, others. Try to understand this. How many tetrads would be there? You three have given the perfect answer, beta. Yes, Akanksha, right, my dear. सो अदर्स प्लीज गेट इन्वॉल्व इन द डिस्कशन। नहीं तो मुझे समझता ही नहीं है कि क्या हो रहा है। हाँ, इधर ये डायग्राम के लिए यू कैन सी टू, बट एक्चुअल में हमारे सेल में कितने टेट्राड्स होंगे? व्हाट डू यू थिंक? व्हाट डू यू थिंक? These two tetrads have been shown just to explain the process of metaphase. But एक्चुअल में हमारे हमारे सेल में कितने टेट्राड्स होने वाले हैं? Okay. How many chromosomes are there in our cell? हाँ, Palak, your answer is right. How many chromosomes are there in our cell? All of you all answer this. Everyone, each one of you all मुझे इधर आंसर चाहिए हर एक का। I can see the regular names who always answer. I want all those who are not answering. I want all of you all to get involved in this discussion, my dears. Come on. These names are my regular names, which I keep on saying. Come on, my dears. Others, please get involved in this discussion. How many chromosomes are there in every cell? Human being के अंदर जो cells होते हैं उसके न्यूक्लियस में कितने chromosomes है? हाँ, come on. I'm not going to take the names. I want everyone to answer this question. ये वाला क्वेश्चन एकदम बेसिक वाला क्वेश्चन। आई वांट ऑल ऑफ यू ऑल टू आंसर। यस, वेरी नाइस। यस, नाउ आई कैन सी सम न्यू नेम्स कमिंग अप हु आर आंसरिंग। कम ऑन अदर्स। गुड मॉर्निंग। चलो आंसर दे दो बेटा। हाउ मेनी क्रोमोसोम्स आर देयर इन आवर सेल? ईच सेल में कितने क्रोमोसोम्स होते हैं? कम ऑन। वेरी गुड। यस, if you don't answer, I need to call your parents then. Come on. See, I'll tell you one thing, my dears. I'll tell you one thing. This is my way of teaching online. You know what is my way of teaching online? When I ask you all questions and you all answer, ये सारे lectures है ना बेटा record होते हैं, correct? All these lectures are recorded. At the end of the day, na, when I sit down to know who all are there in my class, who all are answering in my class, who all are not getting involved in my discussions, who all are asking doubts, who all are bothered about their future, who all are least bothered about their future. Everything I note down. And whenever I feel that this particular child is attending the lectures but not answering, I won't say anything as of now. But when there will be a PTM, which every time we definitely hold PTMs, regular PTMs अपने होते रहते हैं. That time all these things will precipitate out. So it's better that I don't, you know, फर्स्ट डे फर्स्ट शो आपके पेरेंट्स के साथ जब मीटिंग होगी, है ना, तो बड़े बड़े बम नहीं गिरने चाहिए, है या नहीं? तो व्हाट इज बेटर आंसर? राइट और रॉन्ग डजंट मैटर। इफ यू हैव सीन, अगर कोई रॉन्ग आंसर करता है तो मैं उसका नाम नहीं लेती हूँ, मैं सिर्फ बोलती हूँ नहीं बेटा ये आंसर गलत है, आप प्लीज एक बार क्रॉस चेक करना। लेकिन जिसका आंसर सही आता है ना उसका मैं नाम लेती हूँ, so that when I reload my recordings and I see, okay, this person has given me the answer today. Chalo, he's answering, she's answering. राइट आंसर है रॉन्ग आंसर है वो मैं नोट नहीं करती हूँ बेटा, मुझे क्या लेना देना है? आपके रॉन्ग को राइट करने के लिए तो मैं इधर हूँ। Why am I there in front of you? So that whatever mistakes you make, I can rectify those mistakes. I don't mind you all giving wrong answers also, but I just want your involvement. So my dears, please, don't think that I can't see you, your cameras are off, है ना? So you have got the liberty of just logging in and then playing games, हाँ? Using WhatsApp, chatting with your friends. क्या फर्क पड़ेगा? तुम इसको क्या समझेगा? हम तो इधर हमारा तो कैमरा ऑफ है। बेटा जो समझना है वो मुझे समझता है। ठीक है. So it's not like I don't want to scare you all, but you can take it as a warning. So when I'm asking you the most basic questions, and if you all are still not understanding that, or if you don't know that, you at least tell me that, Miss, I'm not sure, please tell me. Or I don't know, you can definitely tell me that. At least I come to know that you're involved in the classroom. Hmm? So those names which have not been रेगुलरली आंसरिंग, बेटा वो सारे मुझे पता है तुम लोग में से कौन रेगुलर आंसर करते हो और नहीं करते हो. हाँ, तो रॉन्ग भी आएगा ना तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू टेक योर नेम एंड से यू आर रॉन्ग, सो एंड सो पर्सन यू आर रॉन्ग. नो, इट्स ओके, इट्स नो इश्यूज. रॉन्ग तो रॉन्ग, फाइन. So please, my dears, please. Okay, so I had asked you a question that how many chromosomes are going to be present in our every cell. Yes, many of you all. Yes, my dear, I'll definitely explain, but I have not crossed my first point also. So I'll explain all the 4 points. I'm just in the first point right now, my dear. Okay, I'll explain all of it. I'll explain all of it. So we have got 46 chromosomes is what you all have told me, which is a very correct answer. 46 chromosomes means how many pairs of chromosomes? How many pairs? 46 matlab? Very nice. अभी कैसे फटाफट आंसर आ गए देखो सबके. Yes, so it's going to be 23 pairs. 23 pairs किसके होते हैं? 23 pairs किसके होते हैं? Who are 23 pairs? Who are 23 pairs? 23 pairs of. Excellent. Yes, Ansh, you're perfectly right, beta. Perfectly right, Ansh. It's 23 pairs of chromosomes. In my cell, in your cell, in everyone's cells, we have got 23 pairs of chromosomes. Correct? We have got 23 pairs of chromosomes. These 23 pairs of chromosomes are a gift from our parents to us. है या नहीं? हमारे पेरेंट्स ने दिए है कि नहीं हमें? करेक्ट. तो एक पूरा पेयर, पेयर मतलब लेग नहीं रे, PAIR पेयर, राइट. सो एक 23 का पूरा सेट ममा ने दिया हमें, एक 23 का पूरा सेट पापा ने दिया हमें. ऐसे मिलकर हमारे 23 पेयर्स एक साथ है हमारे एवरी सेल में. हाँ, करेक्ट. अब ये जो 23 पेयर्स होते हैं ना बेटा, they are going to be in the monads, means they are going to be in the single chromatid form, just like your 8 का shape. 8 कैसे दिखता है? 8 है ना, it's going to be in that shape. Fine. During the S phase, all this 23 pairs will become dyads. Correct? All these 23 pairs individually will become a dyad. So 23 dyads from father, 23 dyads from mother. मतलब maternal chromosomes अभी 23 dyads हो गए, पैटर्नल chromosomes के 23 dyads हो गए. अभी 23 dyads plus 23 dyads will come together during metaphase. So now what we will have? How many tetrads we will have? How many tetrads we will have now? Exactly. So now we will have 23 tetrads. So that is what we had started with. The discussion started with this, that for representation you can see 2 tetrads over here. But actual, we have got 23 tetrads in the cytoplasm right now during the metaphase after the completion of dikinasis. अब समझ में आ गया? अब समझ में आ गया? मतलब 46 डायाड्स है जिसको हम 23 टेट्राड्स कहेंगे. No, 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 you are not understanding, my dear. No, बेटा, no, whatever you are saying ना, इसमें थोड़ा आपको समझना है. अब चलो ये आपका डाउट भी मैं क्लियर कर देती हूँ. There is a question saying that in male it has 22 pair and other 2 are not a pair. ऐसा नहीं है बच्चा. X क्रोमोसोम का भी डायड बनेगा, Y क्रोमोसोम का भी डायड बनेगा. करेक्ट. X का भी डायड बनेगा, Y का भी डायड बनेगा, right? And now X and Y जो है ना, even they will lie like this way only. Even they will lie like this way only. They won't undergo any crossing over in the non-homologous part, but in the homologous region, they can undergo crossing over. I'll explain what is that in genetics. Okay, your question is very correct. बेटा आपका क्वेश्चन बहुत सही है, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल एकदम परफेक्ट क्वेश्चन आपने पूछा है इनफैक्ट, राइट? बट ये जो कंफ्यूजन है ना, वो भी मैं बता रही हूँ कि एक्स एंड वाई विल आल्सो कम टू लाई एज tetrads only because they both are sex chromosomes, of course, right? But they won't be crossing over in the non-homologous region. But X chromosome also has got a part similar to the Y chromosome का part. So in that similar parts, homologous parts crossing over होता है, which will keep them tightly together. So a very good question from Krishna. Very good बेटा, बहुत सही question है, ठीक है? समझा? Okay. Then, हाँ, what's your out? 23 pairs of chromosomes, 46 dyads, 23 tetrads. Very correct, Niharika. बिल्कुल correct. Very right. Very right. Very right. ओके, बट अभी इमेजिन करो बेटा, इतने से स्लाइड पे मैं 23 टेट्राड्स दिखाऊं तो इट विल बी सो कॉम्प्लिकेटेड टू अंडरस्टैंड द एंटायर पार्ट, राइट? हाँ, राइट नाउ द नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम्स आर सिमिलर टू दैट ऑफ meiosis. Aren't they supposed to be half for being haploid? Yes, but that is the process where we will understand that when that halves are going to happen. Still halves हुआ नहीं है, still एनाफेज कंप्लीट नहीं, स्टार्ट ही नहीं हुआ है एनाफेज, तो हाफ होने का क्या सवाल आएगा बेटा? ओनली व्हेन दे विल अंडरगो एनाफेज दे विल डिवाइड इनटू टू, टिल दैट टाइम दे वोंट. करेक्ट? गॉट इट? दिस इज हाउ द halving of the chromosome is going to take place. इसके stages हम देख रहे हैं, right? Understood my dear? बिल्कुल. ओके, नाउ सी ये हाफ कब होगा, कैसे होगा, वही मैं अभी समझाने वाली हूँ, है ना? ओके, सो सी the tetrads become attached to the spindle fibers through their kinetophores or centromeres as we call them. All 23 tetrads will get attached to the spindle fibers. All 23 tetrads. ठीक है? The kinetophore of maternal and paternal chromosomes. We know that we have got maternal chromosomes also in our cell. We have got paternal chromosome also in our cell. Correct? So the kinetophores of both the parents, the two members of each homologous pair of chromosomes, face opposite spindle poles and get connected to the facing pole to the chromosomal fibers randomly. What is the meaning of this entire sentence? इतना sentence complicated लगता है, बिल्कुल simple है, बिल्कुल simple है. Okay? हाँ, now see, that means ये जो kinetochore है इसका, कैन यू सी वेयर माई एरो इज मूविंग, वेयर माई पॉइंटर इज मूविंग, रेड वाला, इसके काइनेटोकोर को ये स्पिंडल फाइबर कनेक्ट करेगा, राइट? यू कैन सी दिस स्पिंडल, राइट? इट इज गेटिंग कनेक्टेड टू द काइनेटोकोर ऑफ दिस साइड ऑफ द काइनेटोकोर. लेकिन बच्चा ये साइड का काइनेटोकोर दिख रहा है क्या आपको? उसके तरफ कोई टेट्राड आ सकता है क्या, कि उसके बीच में कोई और है? Is there someone in between? Can you see someone in between over here? Ah, so this particular spindle wants to join that red point, but it cannot join the red point because this blue one comes in between. So it has got no option but to connect to whom? To connect to the blue का kinetochore. इसका मतलब है रेड के दोनों काइनेटोकोर्स पे स्पिंडल चिपक नहीं सकता है, वैसे ही ब्लू के दोनों काइनेटोकोर्स पे स्पिंडल चिपक नहीं सकता है. तो रेड वाले के एक फेस को चिपकेगा और ब्लू वाले के एक फेस को चिपकेगा. डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस और नॉट माय डियर्स? इज इट क्लियर और नो? क्लियर? हाँ, सी सपोज यू टेक 2 डस्टर्स, यू ऑल वर गोइंग टू स्कूल, कभी ना कभी टीचर के लिए काम किया होगा, टीचर बोलती होगी ना गेट डस्टर फॉर मी फ्रॉम द नेक्स्ट क्लास. हैव यू ऑल डन दिस? आई यूज टू डू वेरी ऑफन. एग्जैक्टली. अब दो डस्टर लेते हैं हम लोग, है ना. तो डस्टर का एक होता है स्पॉन्ज वाला पार्ट, एक होता है प्लास्टिक वाला पार्ट. राइट. Right. So now what are we going to imagine? The sponge wala part outside, the sponge wala part outside, and the plastic wala part inside. Understood? Correct. So the plastic वाला part जो अंदर की तरफ है, उधर sponge है क्या, कहीं पर चिपका हुआ है क्या? Can it be there? Definitely not. So wherever only the exposed portions are there, only there the spindles can come and attach. Did you all understand this now? अब समझ में आ रही है ये बात? Therefore, my dears, the metaphase का जो alignment होता है यहाँ पर, इसमें कैसे होते हैं? 23 tetrads are going to be formed in this particular equatorial plane, as against, look at my wordings, my dears, as against the 46 dyads making one circle. Okay? Easy बताऊं? आपको समझे ऐसे लैंग्वेज में बताऊं? चलो आपको समझे ऐसे लैंग्वेज में बताती हूँ मैं. चलिए, गरबा खेलते हो? गरबा, डू यू ऑल प्ले गरबा? एटलीस्ट यू हैव सीन पीपल प्लेइंग गरबा. हाँ, एग्जैक्टली. वेरी नाइस. सो इफ यू ऑल सीन पीपल प्लेइंग गरबा, यू विल अंडरस्टैंड दिस. एंड हैव यू ऑल सीन पीपल प्लेइंग डांडिया? गरबा खेलते हुए देखा है, वैसे डांडिया खेलते हुए देखा है? खेलते हो आप लोग? मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है डांडिया खेलना, गरबा खेलना. अरे गुजरात में तो यार इट्स ऑफ कोर्स. यू हैवंट सीन प्लेइंग डांडिया आल्सो? अरे क्या बात है, मूवी वेरी नाइस यार, सही बात. इवन यू लाइक? अरे इवन आई लव. You have seen but not played. At least you have seen ना. If you have seen playing of गरबा and if you have seen playing of डांडिया ना, तो मेरी बात बिल्कुल समझ में आ जाएगी. बिल्कुल समझ में आ जाएगी मैं क्या कहना चाहती हूँ. हाँ, नवरात्रि के टाइम पे तो अरे दिस इज द वे यू विल अंडरस्टैंड, सीरियसली. So during Garba, what happens? There is only one circle, right? People will go in one circle. देखा है आपने? We play according to that. वो ताली बजाकर हम एक राउंड ऐसे एक राउंड में चलता रहता है, right? So if there are 100 people playing Garba, if there are 100 people playing Garba, or rather, if there are 46 people playing Garba, how will they move? एक के पीछे एक सर्कल में, है ना? एक के पीछे एक सर्कल में घूमेंगे, राइट? गरबा में दैट इज योर माइटोसिस का मेटाफेज. 46 in one circle is mitosis of metaphase. Okay, metaphase in the mitosis. लेकिन मेटाफेज वन ऑफ मियोसिस जो है ना, दैट इज डांडिया. So now there would be 23 people in the outer circle and 23 people in the inner circle. Correct or not? In pairs, exactly. So that is what is the difference between the arrangement of chromosomes at metaphase during mitosis. So mitosis is equal to Garba and metaphase 1 of meiosis is equal to Dandiya. आप समझा? अब ये लैंग्वेज में समझा? एग्जैक्टली. तो ये डायाड टेट्राड दिमाग का दही करो मत. Yeah. So see, this is the way now you will never forget now. There won't be any confusion at all. Clearly understood? Nice, bacha. Very good. Very good. So, so now what has happened? Here there are tetrads which are going to be formed. So 23 tetrads are going to be surrounding the equatorial plane. Okay. So that is the meaning of the second point. अरे सीधा बोलते थे ना तो कितना अच्छा हो जाता था. यहाँ पर डांडिया खेलना है, वहां पर गरबा खेलना है, इतना पूरा ये लैंग्वेज कंफ्यूजन करा के रखा है. व्हाट टू डू? But now you will understand that very easily. Second point. Okay. So what are they saying? See, they are facing opposite spindle poles. So ये जो है इसके तरफ, रेड वाला नॉर्थ पोल, ब्लू वाला साउथ पोल, and they get connected to the facing pole through the chromosomal fibers randomly. Right? Right? The tetrads move to the equator of the spindle. It's metaphase. Meta means coming at the center. So it's going to be coming towards the equator. On either side of the equator of the spindle, there is a haploid set of chromosomes forming two metaphase plates. Forming two metaphase plates. So ये ऐसे है ना, डांडिया चल रहा है ना, तो एक अंदर का सर्कल है, एक बाहर का सर्कल है, इसलिए टू, राइट, दो है. N dash set of chromosomes, thus two parallel metaplates are going to be formed. So metaphase पे दो plates बनेंगे, दो plates बनेंगे, एक अंदर का सर्कल, एक बाहर का सर्कल, correct? Each set of chromosome is connected to only one pole of the spindle. अंदर वाला दिखाई नहीं देगा, overlap हो रहा है, so it cannot be seen. So only they'll get attached to one of the kinetochores. Both the kinetochores of homologous chromosomes become connected to the same pole, right? So there is not going to be like north pole south pole, नहीं, सिर्फ north pole वाले को red वाला जाएगा, सिर्फ south pole वाले को blue वाला जाएगा. Yes, correct. So now you all understood how the alignment is going to be there for metaphase 1. Anyone who has got any confusion in your mind still for the metaphase ka arrangement? Come on, come on. You can put in the chat box if you have got any difficulty. On either side of the equator. Okay. See, look at this particular diagram, then you will understand. This is the equator. This is the equator. Ye dotted line, that is going to be the equator. Yeah. Now they're saying on the either side means this side above the equator, this side below the equator. Okay. On either side of the equator of the spindle, there is a haploid set of chromosomes. ये देखो 23 ऊपर है, 23 नीचे है इक्वेटर के, तो 23 मतलब हाफ नंबर हुआ कि नहीं बच्चा? 23 means half ना? Exactly. So above the equator we have got 23, below the equator we have got 23. So that is what they are saying. They are going to have haploid set of chromosomes forming two metaphase plate. एक 23 का बाहर का सर्कल, एक 23 का अंदर का सर्कल, या you can say ऊपर का सर्कल और नीचे का सर्कल in this case. Correct? Of N set. N set matlab in human beings we have got 23 only. In human beings we have got 23, but this is common for all organisms, na? So Drosophila is going to have only 4 chromosomes. So that will be according to that. So N matlab X जैसे हम लेते हैं वैसे. Thus two parallel metaphase plates are formed. This and this will be parallel to each other. Alright? Yes, my dear. Huh. Both north and south kinetochores will get connected to one spindle. One spindle, yes, I mean, this is going to be one spindle. North pole of this and the south pole of this are connected over here only. Red one ka north and south will be connected to this spindle only. And blue ka north and south will be connected to this. North and south means technically it won't be. Technically it won't come and attach. कैसे attach करेगा? ये expose ही नहीं हो रहा है ये वाला part. So it's not technical attachment, but it is going to attach over here. So the entire diode will be pulled to the north pole and entire diode will be pulled to the south pole. They mean like that. Got it? So that's about your metaphase 1. Anaphase 1. All chiasma disappear means the terminalization which had kept the two diodes together. I had told you all. Do you remember in the last class I had told you all that the synaptonemal complex is dissolving. So there is repulsion and they are moving across with the terminalization, but they are still attached with each other. So the chiasma are going to be terminalized, right? They are going to be slipped at the ends to keep them attached. Look over here. Can you see? They are still attached with each other. Can you see over here? Can you see here? अभी भी attachment है इनकी, है ना? Now they are saying in the anaphase, all the chiasma will get disappeared. The homologous chromosomes separate and move towards opposite spindle poles. This process is called as disjunction. My dears, this is the key word of your anaphase 1. Disjunction. What do you mean by the word disjunction? Movement of dyads towards the North Pole and South Pole is called as disjunction. Disjunction is only and only going to be seen during anaphase 1. Fine? Huh. There are only 23 tetrads, and how are they in pairs? 23 tetrads है बच्चा, 46 chromosomes. 46 chromosome is an even number, right? All 46 chromosomes are going to be coming together as homologs. That will form your 23 tetrads. That 23 tetrads will become 23 dyads, 23 dyads. Got it? They are not going to break from between. The 23 dyads will move towards the North Pole. The 23 dyads will move towards the South Pole. As you can see over here, this is a dyad containing 2 chromatids. This is also a dyad containing 2 chromatids, right? So 23 tetrads will become 46 dyads. No, 23 tetrads will become 20. Matlab technically 46. In this cell, it will become 46. You're right. You're right. Perfectly right. Very good, Sadhika. You're perfectly right. So now this 23 tetrads have separated. So 23 tetrads are moving towards the North Pole. 23 tetrads are moving towards the South Pole. So total, they are going to be 46 dyads now. Correct? Got it? Very nice. Very nice. Right. The chromosome means the chromosome reduces in meiosis 1 and 2 like 4 minus 2n minus n or 2n minus n minus n. Don't confuse yourself. I'll come to that. I'll give you a formula. I'll give you a formula. Don't worry. Okay. See, for example, you have got 46 eclairs. You have got 46 eclairs with you. Okay. Now, these 46 eclairs, you want to make 92 pieces out of 46 eclairs. What would you do? 92 पीसेस करने हैं तो आप क्या करोगे? उस इक्लेयर चॉकलेट के आपको 92 पीसेस करने हैं, 46 के 92 करने हैं. हाँ, आप उसको हाफ करोगे. तो मैं कैसे उसको हाफ करूंगी पता है बेटा? मैं उसको लॉन्जिट्यूडनली हाफ करूंगी. समझ में आ रहा है? I'll divide it into half longitudinally. ओके तो मेरे पास 92 पीसेस हो गए. करेक्ट करेक्ट. लेकिन मैंने क्या किया? मैंने ना वो जो 46 इक्लेयर्स थे ना मेरे पास, 46 इक्लेयर्स थे ना, उनके वो दोनों को मैंने कट तो किया है, बट अभी भी मैंने उनको सेम रैपर में रखा है. मैंने कट किया, मैंने उस इक्लेयर्स को कट किया, लेकिन आई हैव केप्ट देम इनटू द सेम रैपर. So in one wrapper, I have got 2 pieces now. So how many wrappers will I have? Will I have 46 wrappers or will I have 92 wrappers? 46 wrappers. Exactly. Now what is going to happen? These 46 wrappers containing 2 pieces each. Containing 2 pieces, half मैंने करके रखा है. उनको मैंने 2 डिब्बे में डिवाइड करना है. उनको मुझे 2 डिब्बे में डिवाइड करना है. तो मैं कैसे डिवाइड करूंगी? मैं रैपर खोल के थोड़ी ना पागल के जैसे करूंगी. व्हाट विल आई डू? 23 इक्लेयर चॉकलेट्स को मैंने एक रेड कलर के डिब्बे में डाला, 23 इक्लेयर चॉकलेट्स को मैंने ब्लू कलर के डिब्बे में डाला. अग्रीड? इधर तक बात समझी है? दिस इज anaphase 1 which is called as disjunction. So that separated parts are technically not separated. They are still held by the same centromere. They are still in the same wrapper. Got it? So this dibba, the blue has got 23 eclairs, the red has got 23 eclairs. Is it fine now? 23 each. Yes, perfect. Got it? So अभी भी मेरे पास 92 पीसेस ही है, लेकिन डिब्बे दो ही है और हर एक में मैंने 23 वन एंटायर सेट डाला हुआ है. नाउ कैन यू इमेजिन दिस anaphase 1 and disjunction? So you understood beta 23 though being an odd number, nothing wrong is happening over here. Got it? So anaphase 1 is keeping 23 chocolates which are already cut longitudinally in one blue box, similarly in one red box. Okay? Yes, this process is going to be called as what? Disjunction. Do not forget this. If you forget this, आपको genetics में सब सिर के ऊपर से जाएगा भाई. So as of now, remember this word disjunction. Right? But as just now, Siddhika, as you said, beta, very correctly, the way you just now said that means 23 tetrads will get divided into 46 dyads is what has happened. तो मैंने pieces तो करके same रखे थे, तो unless and until I don't put them in the two डब्बास, I'll be having 46 in my थाली. उस थाली में से मुझे उस डिब्बे में डालना है अभी. ठीक है? So very right, very right. Okay. So what will happen during anaphase? The centromeres do not divide. So already I have made that half, लेकिन अभी भी wrapper निकला नहीं है. So the centromeres will not divide and the sister chromatids will remain together. So जिस chocolate को मैंने half divide किया है ना, they are still together only in one wrapper only, right? So they are not going to divide. The separated chromosomes are called as univalents or dyads. दो pieces है उसके, इसलिए dyads. Univalent placed in the same wrapper, univalents or dyads, as each of them has two chromatids attached to a single centromere. So both the pieces are still attached to the same centromere. Same wrapper के अंदर दोनों cut pieces intact है. Thus anaphase chromosomes are double stranded, right? दो pieces में है लेकिन double है. The disjunction at anaphase 1 causes independent assortment of paternal and maternal chromosomes. Now, what do you mean by this particular sentence? This means that, yes, Bhumi, here the wrapper is going to be the centromere. Very correct. Very correct. Okay. Yeah. So, what do you mean by the last sentence? Last sentence का मतलब होता है there is no thumb rule that red will go in red and blue will go in blue. ऐसा नहीं है. The maternal can move to the north pole. Similarly, maternal can come to the south pole also. So that depends on the alignment at the metaphase. Metaphase पे अगर आप थोड़ा सा ध्यान देते हो तो look at this arrangement. Here red is above, blue is down. Here blue is above, red is down. तो ऐसा कोई रूल नहीं है कि all paternal ऊपर, all maternal नीचे, या फिर all maternal ऊपर, all paternal नीचे. Nothing like that way. Anyone, anywhere. Anywhere, nothing like that. So when you play dandiya, girls and boys mixed in the inner circle also, girls and boys mixed on the outer circle also. There is no rule. Okay, something like that. So that is what independently the maternal and paternal can move to north pole or south pole. There is no hard and fast rule कि north pole में सिर्फ paternal वाले chromosome जाएंगे और south pole में सिर्फ maternal वाले chromosome जाएंगे. ऐसा कोई thumb rule नहीं है. Is it okay? Have you all understood all the points of anaphase? And here you can see a dyad moving up, a dyad coming down, dyad moving up, dyad coming down. Is it fine, my dears? Is there any confusion in your minds? Disjunction? Disjunction, yes, beta. What is disjunction? Disjunction means the separation of the homologous chromosomes to the north pole and the south pole during anaphase 1. What is disjunction? The separation of the homologous chromosomes to move at the north pole and the south pole during anaphase 1. Okay? Yes, my dear. So does that mean that one of the daughter nuclei have more maternal chromosome, or it may have anything. तो दैट इज व्हाट ना, वो नसीब का मतलब खेल है, कौन किधर कैसे जाएगा वो अलाइनमेंट पे डिपेंडेंट है। अलाइन कैसे होता है, नो वन नोज। ओके, दैट इज द रीजन देयर इज गोइंग टू बी सो मेनी वेरिएशंस इन द गैमीट। जो गैमीट्स बनते हैं ना, उनमें परम्यूटेशन कॉम्बिनेशंस यू कांट इमेजिन, उतने परम्यूटेशन कॉम्बिनेशंस होते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ दिस ओनली। एंड दैट इज द रीजन, दो सगे बहने, दो सगे भाई, जमीन आसमान का फर्क हो सकता है उनमें। ओके, totally opposite, you and your sibling are totally opposite. What do you mean by independent assortment? Independent means on their own, assortment means moving, so they move on their own to the north and south pole. They move independently. ऐसा नहीं है कि सारे maternal will move to one particular pole and सारे paternal will move to one particular pole. No, they can mix and match and go to any pole. You've got a little sister who is exactly opposite of you, looks wise or thinking wise. Huh? Both. That is the possibility because of this. Because of this anaphase, nah, there is a possibility. There's nothing wrong in that. Okay, so that is what is that is what is going to be seen. Now this is what causes variation. Now this is the base of your genetics, my dears. So imagine, like sometimes you feel na that you may resemble one of the parents. You may resemble one of the parents more. So कोई कोई अभी ये मत बताओ कि यार मम्मी के साइड के लोग बोलते हैं तो मम्मी के जैसी है, पापा के साइड के लोग बोलते हैं तो पापा के जैसी है। ऐसे होता है, छोटे बच्चों में ऐसे होता है, पता है आपको। द न्यूबॉर्न बेबीज ना, द मम्मी के लोग आएंगे बोलेंगे बिल्कुल मम्मी पे गया है, पापा के साइड के लोग आएंगे बोलेंगे बिल्कुल पापा पे गया है। ये हमेशा का नाटक होता है ना। हाँ, then that is because now you all have grown up, so now your characteristic features has been defined, so now it's easy for definitions ki हाँ you look more like dad, you look more like mom. So why is it like that way? Now you understood why is it like that way. Now you understood why is it like that way. Because uh, yeah, so that is the reason, like beta, when the meiosis were taking place in our parents, the meiosis was, this anaphase one was taking place in our parents, uska result hum hai, we are the result of the meiosis of our parents, right? In my case, my son is the resultant of the meiosis that took place in me and my husband. Okay, so that is what is to be understood over here. And this anaphase is taking place continuously. Anaphase 1 is taking place continuously in human males. That is what I've already told you all. Females, अपना ये phase चला गया है बेटा। कब चला जाता है? Every month चला जाता है during the menstrual cycle. How? Next chapter. Okay. Fifth point. Anaphase chromosomes are double stranded. They are going to be dyads. Anaphase chromosomes are dyads. So individually they are double strands. ठीक है? That's about your anaphase. Then we come to the telophase. Telophase 1, the chromosomes which have reached the poles of the spindle undergo uncoiling, become elongated, remain straight, but do not reach the interphase stage. See, they are going to uncoil. They are going to undergo similar things like our mitosis ka telophase, but here now they do not reach the interphase. So they will never again go with G1, S, G2, never ever. कभी भी नहीं जाएंगे, ये कभी भी नहीं जाएंगे। ठीक है? The nuclear membrane is formed around and decondensed chromosomes can be seen. The nucleoli reappear, the spindle fibers and asters disappear. Telophase 1 is followed by cytokinases producing two daughter cells. Same way as cytokinases was studied by us, cleavage and furrow formation in mitosis, in the same way there is going to be cytokinesis taking place of these cells as well. Each daughter cell has only one member of each of the homologous pairs of the chromosome. So if the maternal chromosome number 1 is in one cell, then paternal chromosome number 1 will be in the other cell. If paternal chromosome number 2 is with the maternal one in that cell, then paternal chromosome number 1 will be in the other cell. So, homologous pairs separate ho gaye. Correct? So, the homologous pairs have separated. But dyads, amount of DNA is still double. Okay, they are dyads. So, 23 dyads in one cell, 23 dyads in another cell. So, अभी मैंने उनको डिब्बे में डाल दिया. उस थाली में से उठाकर मैंने उनको डिब्बे में डाल दिया है. So I am saying that they are in two different cells. Okay. It has haploid set of chromosomes. 23 डिवाइड हो चुके हैं. But double amount of DNA. रैपर सेम ही है तो दो दो पीस है कट किए हुए हैं. Right? Yeah. It is 2C due to two sister chromatids. Yes. Yes, Bacha, that is why I generally, like when we give daily examples and we try to correlate ना, तो अपने को समझ में भी easy आ जाता है ना? Confusion ही हट जाता है. Exactly. So see, it has haploid set of chromosomes. मतलब in this tiffin also we have got 23 chocolates. In this tiffin also we have got 23 chocolates, right? But the amount of DNA is double, two pieces of each. So it will have 46 pieces in this, 46 pieces in this, but 46 pieces दिखेगा नहीं. Same wrapper. ठीक है? That's all about your telophase. So here you can see ये diagram में that they are started to become linear again and हाँ yes Shwet बिल्कुल सही बेटा. So you can see over here also they are started to elongate and you can see the furrowing has started from the sides. Okay. So let's come to cytokinesis. So cytokinesis 1 in animals by constriction and by furrow, right? Successive type means एक के बाद एक होते जाएंगे, दो cells बनते जाएंगे. In plants, mostly cytokinesis is absent in meiosis. In meiosis. In plants, all the four daughter cells are produced simultaneously. Group of four cells produced simultaneously is called as a tetrad pollen. We call it as a tetrad of pollen. Pollen grain हमेशा चार pollen grains जैसे है ना एक साथ बनते हैं, तो उसको हम जनरली कहते हैं tetrad of pollen. Okay, tetrad का मतलब है in general four ray. Okay, don't confuse yourself with tetrad of डायट टेट्राड वाला टेट्राड ये अलग है. ये जो टेट्राड है ना, a group of four pollens together is also called as a tetrad of pollen. Okay, these pieces which were floating, cell organelles, the different cell organelles along with the dissolved spindle fibers के pieces, those were floating. Okay, well then what is interkinesis? Interkinesis is the period between meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. It's not interphase. It's not interphase. It's interkinesis. It may or may not be present. It is generally present in animal cell. There is no S phase. There is no DNA synthesis. So it is called as interkinesis and we will never call it as interphase. Is it clear? Is it very clear? Anyone having any doubt with this? So now you can see over here that in this way, two cells have been formed completely, which are having 23 chromosomes. So it's a reductional division. The number of chromosomes have become half. So 23 chromosomes in this cell, 23 chromosomes in this cell. But the amount of DNA is still double. They are still going to be held with the same centromere. Means they are still present in the same wrapper, both the pieces. Therefore, to make them single piece, don't you think they have to undergo one more round of cell division, right? So to make them individual 92 pieces, right, they have to undergo one more cell division, and this one more cell division will be called as your meiosis 2. With this we complete meiosis 1. cell plate formation. That's what, my dear. So generally, like cell plate formation will not take place in this case. Plants में है ना, generally है ना, cell plate last में ही बनता है, एक ही बार, generally. So when I'll teach you all sexual reproduction in flowering plants, I'll show you all that how this thing is, like successive and simultaneous are the two types of cytokinesis taking place. So that time I'll explain about it. I'll talk about it that time. What happens during interkinesis? During interkinesis, the uh, chromosomes are going to become thinner. They'll get uncoiled. The nucleus membrane will again start to appear. The nucleolus will begin to appear. The distribution of the organelle, cell organelle will begin. All these things, just like, everything similar like your interphase only, but they won't have G1, G2, S, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होगा. There won't be DNA duplication now. Already the amount of DNA is double only. ठीक है? Right? Any doubts with your meiosis 1? So meiosis 1 was the most extensive one, with prophase 1 having leptotene, zygotene, pachytene, diplotene, dikinases, followed by metaphase 1, anaphase 1, telophase 1, cytokinases 1. Anyone has got any problem with understanding of this, my dears, please do let me know. अगर इधर तक समझाए ना तो आगे का कुछ भी नहीं है, आगे बिल्कुल समझाए. I'll be sharing you all the PPTs. You will get this PPT also, don't worry. I'll share this PPT with all of you. Got it? Shall we move to the meiosis 2? Meiosis 2 is actually mitosis only. Same like mitosis, कुछ difficult है नहीं उसमें. Yeah. So this is going to be your meiosis 2. Meiosis 2 is also known as homotypic or equational division. Okay. Meiosis 2 is of shorter duration and consists of karyokinases 2 and cytokinases 2. So 2 everywhere, 2 only now. During the meiosis 2, the sister chromatids get separated from each other, forming daughter chromosomes. So now the wrapper will be split open. अब वो जो रैपर कॉमन रैपर था ना बेटा, दोनों पीसेस के ऊपर का, अब उसको निकाल के ये दोनों पीसेस को हमें सेपरेट करना है. So now the dyads will get separated again to form monads, right? It results in the formation of 4 haploid cells. Meiosis 2 is similar to mitosis, but it is not mitosis because, yes, Bhumi, very correct, beta. It is not mitosis because mitosis was a process seen as a diploid cell. Here, it's going to be the haploid cell. It is not preceded by interphase, right? Meiosis के cells 4 haploids होने के बाद वापस वो meiosis में और interphase में नहीं जा सकते हैं. They can never enter. एक बार गैमीट बना तो गैमीट बना. Gamete will never again undergo interphase and prophase 1 and nothing. Mitosis में how it was happening? Daughter cells were again becoming parent cells or mother cells. In this case, the daughter cells will remain as gametes only. The gamete can again never undergo cell division. Okay, now? So that is what they are saying. It is not preceded by interphase. Chromatids of a chromosome are often dissimilar. It's a mix and match of maternal pieces with paternal pieces and paternal pieces with maternal pieces due to crossing over, right? Daughter cells formed after meiosis 2 are dissimilar to each other as well as the parent cell because of crossing over. None of the gametes are going to be resembling each other with respect to the chromosome ka uniformity. So number will be the same. लेकिन रेड एंड ब्लू का मिक्सचर हुआ है ना, तो वो पूरा मिक्स एंड मैच दिखाई देगा, राइट? प्योर ब्लूज प्योर रेड्स नहीं होते हैं, करेक्ट? The karyokinesis in meiosis 2 has following steps: prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2, telophase 2. सेम है ये. Okay, so what are each of these steps? वो हमें देखना है. But before that, tell me if you have got any difficulty in any of the points on the screen in front of you. If you have got any difficulty, please do let me know. Any point not understood? Fifth का fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth का fourth. हाँ. Daughter cells formed after meiosis II are dissimilar to each other. हाँ. That means how it will be? See, I'll show you the diagram now. You will come to know. Look at this diagram, beta. Blue and yellow. ब्लू का थोड़ा पीस, ग्रे का थोड़ा पीस, येलो का थोड़ा पीस, ऑरेंज का थोड़ा पीस. So this is going to be entirely different composition. This is going to be genetically different composition. This is going to be different composition. This is going to be different. Okay. So any one of these are going to be actually different in composition. Okay. Fine. It's a mix and match. It's a mix and match. Therefore. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Haploid is N, correct? So how can we say that meiosis II occurs in haploid cells if it is in the form of 2N? It is not 2N, it is 2C. Here it is 2C. The amount of this is going to be double. Okay, so 2N will become N is what is meiosis. 2N will become N. Okay, so here they are saying that meiosis II is similar to mitosis, but it is not mitosis because it occurs in haploid cell. Meiosis II occurs in haploid cell, bacha, not meiosis. Here we are talking why meiosis II is not mitosis. Because meiosis II will take place in 23 and 23, na? Correct, na? 23 and 23 अलग डिब्बे में डाले हैं ना हमने बेटा, तो उसमें meiosis II होने वाला है. Okay, I know you got confused because you said that you might have thought here meiosis, how can it happen in haploid? Agreed. Meiosis II is taking place in haploid. Got it? Good, good, good. Yes, Bacha. Anyone else who have got any difficulty? आगे जाऊं? Well, let's go ahead with prophase 2. The chromosomes appear distinct with two chromatids. The chromatids undergo condensation. They become thick and short. Each centriole divides into two, resulting in the formation of two centrioles. Then each moves to the opposite pole. You can see over here. These are the two centrioles. Here also you can see. ये दो बने ना, ये दो डिब्बे हैं. ये एक ब्लू डिब्बा और ये एक रेड डिब्बा है अपना चॉकलेट्स का, है ना? तो इसमें भी two centrioles are going to be formed. इसमें भी two centrioles are going to be formed. They move to the opposite pole. They produce asters. Here it's mentioned very clearly that centrioles are responsible for making astral rays. Spindle formation will take place in normal cells. Plant ho ya animal ho, spindle formation is going to be seen, but astral ray formation is only in animal cell because of this centrioles. Very clearly they have mentioned over here. Some spindle fibers are formed between the asters. The nucleus membrane and the nucleolus will disappear. Just like your prophase of mitosis. कोई difference नहीं है इसमें. Can you figure out any difference in the mitosis or wala prophase and prophase 2 of meiosis? Exactly the same. Exactly the same. Right? Well, metaphase 2, centrioles establish the poles at the spindle. The spindle will be at right angles to the plane of the spindle of metaphase 1. Means how it will be? Look at it. It's going to be at right angles to metaphase 1. Metaphase 1 ऐसा इधर था ना? मेटाफेज 1 का सेंट्रियोल किधर था बेटा? इधर था ना। अभी मेटाफेज 2 का किधर है देखो? एट राइट एंगल. Astral can be in some plants. Yes, some plants, lower plants do have. Yes, bacha, you're right. You're right. Can you all figure out the difference? Metaphase 1 kids, this centrioles were at this now north and south position. These are east and west position, right? The kinetochores of each sister chromatid gets attached to the opposite poles. So this blue and this blue is one sister chromatid of each other. So ये kinetochores दोनों के expose हो गए. So one got connected with the west, one got connected with the east. Similarly, इधर भी देखो, correct? Now we have 22 chocolates in our tiffin. That means we have got 23 diodes in this cell. Similarly, we have got 23 diodes in this cell. So now how will be it? Will it be डांडिया or will it be गरबा? Come on, tell me. कितने लोगों का गरबा है या कितने लोगों का डांडिया है? बताओ मुझे यहाँ पर. गरबा है. वेरी गुड. और कितने लोग गरबा खेलने वाले हैं? How many people are involved in playing Garba? Very good, Palak. Others, come on, tell me. Very good, Bhumi. See. इधर दिखाने के लिए 2 है, बट एक्चुअल ये डिब्बे में कितने हैं? हाँ, so 23 डायाड्स है, तो 23 डायाड्स गरबा खेलेंगे ना बच्चा. 23 है ना, so 20, हाँ, total 46 in 2 different डब्बा. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस ब्लू डिब्बा. ब्लू डिब्बे में 23 चॉकलेट्स है, रेड डिब्बे में 23 चॉकलेट्स है. तो कितने गरबा खेलेंगे? जितने हैं उतने खेलेंगे भाई. ये ग्राउंड पे 23 लोग हैं, ये ग्राउंड पे भी 23 लोग हैं. तो ये ग्राउंड के 23 लोग गरबा खेलने को स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं, ये ग्राउंड के 23 लोग गरबा खेलने को स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं. ओके, अंडरस्टूड? So they are going to again make a single round and not double round. Understood? Understood this? So here there are going to be 23 diodes in one row, 23 diodes in one row in one cell. Similarly, 23 diodes in one row in the second cell. Fine? Got it? Well, the chromosomes move and occupy the equator of the spindle. Right? Sorry, I missed one point, I guess. Yeah. The kinetochores of the sister chromatid gets attached to the opposite poles of the spindle through the chromosomal fibers, and the chromosomes are brought to the equatorial plate by congregation. Congregation means bringing the chromosomes at the equatorial plane. They are moving haphazardly in the cytoplasm. Na? So now they have to be brought collectively to the equatorial plane. This process of bringing the chromosomes to the equatorial plane is called as congregation. Is it okay? Congregation याद रखिएगा, ये word बहुत important है. So what is congregation? The scattered chromosomes need to be brought together towards the equator. This process of bringing these chromosomes towards the equator is called as congregation. Huh? The chromosomes move and occupy the equator of the spindle. Unlike in metaphase 1, they form a single metaphase plate. In metaphase 1, it was Dandiya, double metaphase plate. Here it's going to be Garba, single metaphase plate with centromeres on the equator and arm facing the poles. Fine. So this is your meta 2. है किसी को doubt metaphase 2? Anyone? Understood? Wow. Let's come to anaphase 2. The centromere of each chromosome divides. Now there is unwrapping. Wrapper को निकालना है, wrapper को तोड़ना है, wrapper को निकाल कर 2 कटे हुए pieces को separate करना है. Right? So the centromere of each chromosome divides. The sister chromatid becomes daughter chromosomes. Separate हो गए, 2 अलग अलग हो गए अभी anaphase में. तो ये देखो, What is the difference between anaphase 1 and anaphase 2? Diagram से बिल्कुल clearly समझ में आ जाएगा. Here it was separation along with the wrapper, along with the centromere, with dyads. यहाँ पर देखो wrapper को फेंक दिया. Now it is only a monad. Can you see? हाँ, yes, दिखा. Right, right, बेटा. बिल्कुल correct answer. बिल्कुल correct answer. Right? So the chromosomal fibers shorten and carry the daughter chromosome towards the opposite pole, just like our metaphase. The arms of the chromosomes follow the centromere. So these are called as the arms. They are following the centromere. Centromere यहाँ पर है. So they are following the centromere. This is how anaphase is going to be taking place. Did you all understand anaphase also? Technically, the process remains the same. Technically, the process remains the same, but you have to only understand how the uh, number of chromosomes have half and how the amount of DNA has also become half. Right? Telophase 2, the chromosomes undergo decondensation, they become thick, they become long, the chromosomes form a network of chromatin, spindle fibers disappear, nuclear envelope is formed around the chromatin mass, and nucleolus will reappear. Normally, whatever events happen in telophase, everything will happen again. So, look over here, this was your telophase 1, where the dyads were present. And look at this, this is telophase 2, where the monads are present. And they have started to undergo cytokinases 2 simultaneously. So जब तक cytokinases 2 complete नहीं होगा, you won't get 4 cells, right? So now we go to cytokinases 2. Look over here, you can clearly see 4 cells. The telophase 2 is followed by cytokinases. After karyokinases, 2 daughter cells undergo simultaneous cytokinases by cleavage. You know what is cleavage already. In plants, cell wall material is deposited between protoplast and a tetrad of haploid cell is formed. Yeah, so this is what I've put over here, the diagram for plants. It will be very simple for you all. You can see over here, this is the plant interphase, early prophase 1. Then you have got synapses taking place, crossing over taking place. In plants, this is about the plants. Okay. Metaphase 1, you can see the bimetaphasic plate. So here also they are going to be in 2 plates. Here you can see anaphase 1. Dyads are moving to the north pole. Dyads are moving towards the south pole. This is your telophase 1, where the cell plate formation has initiated to take place. So here if the cell plate takes place, it will look like this way. See? To begin with your prophase 2, right? Metaphase 2, dyads arranged in a single row, dyads arranged in a single row. Anaphase 2, monads separated from the centromere, monads separated from the centromere. One more cell wall formation in each of them to give 1, 2, 3, 4 linear tetrads. Yeah, yeah, it's a linear tetrad of 4 cells. Very nice, Deepika. Bilkul correct. Okay. How is a tetrad formed when all the steps were same as of mitosis? Because the cell has undergone 2 divisions. One division to make 23 chromosomes and 23 chromosomes. Correct? And it underwent one more division to form 23, 23, 23, 23. But these earlier one caused 23 dyads. The next caused 23 monads. Okay, fine. So in that way, each 4 dibbas will get half, 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 half of the total number along with the right amount of DNA. Okay, na? No confusion? Well, so this is taking place in your plant cell, much similar to our animal cell only. There is no difference with the steps. Thus, at the end of meiosis, 4 haploid daughter cells and genetic variations are produced. Okay, this is how the cytokinases has occurred. Anyone having any problem with meiosis 2? बोलो, tell me, tell me. So in plants during telophase 1, the cell plate starts forming, but the cells do not divide. Yeah, sometimes they may not divide, sometimes they may divide. We have seen both type of cases in different types of plants. Some plants में नहीं होता है, some plants में होता है. Fine. Done with this? You may feel the chapter is over. No, chapter isn't over. You have got to know some more facts about certain points which are not seen in your textbooks. Fine. But I'll only go to that Hatke phenomena if you have understood these normal phenomena. Anyone having any confusion still in your mind about mitosis, meiosis? This is going to make your base for genetics again and again. I'm telling you, this is going to make the base for your chapter of human reproduction. Again, I'm telling you all. So please don't hesitate to clear your doubts. Please feel free to talk to me anytime you want to. Okay. Now we come to something called as type of meiosis. Very important to understand, especially plant kingdom chapter. Types of meiosis. We have got zygotic meiosis, sporic meiosis, and gametic meiosis. There are 3 types. Zygotic or initial meiosis. When the meiosis in a life cycle of an organism occurs in a zygote cell, we call it as zygotic meiosis. So, understand this concept, beta. There are haploid organisms also. Do you know? There are haploid organisms. For example, your algae are haploid. Do you know this? Huh? They have got only one set of chromosome. अब देखो बेटा, पेरेंट के पास अगर एक ही सेट ऑफ क्रोमोसोम है, हाँ, पेरेंट के पास एक ही सेट ऑफ क्रोमोसोम है, तो उसका जो ऑफस्प्रिंग बनेगा उसके पास अगर 2n रहेगा तो वो एलियन बनेगा कि नहीं? यस वैष्णवी, राइट बेटा, इवन वर्कर हनीबीज आर हैप्लॉइड. यस माय डियर. हाँ, टेल मी. द पेरेंट हैज गॉट हैप्लॉइड सेट ऑफ क्रोमोसोम. तो उनके जो बच्चे हैं वो अगर डिप्लॉयड बनेंगे तो वो एलियन है कि नहीं उनके लिए? जैसे हमारा डिप्लॉयड है, अगर क्वाड्रप्लाई हो गया तो एलियंस बनेंगे ना, राइट? इन द सेम वे the parents, if they are haploids, they have to give rise to haploid organisms only. Then what will happen? They are reproducing sexually. Zygote is always 2n. So 2n अगर mitosis हो गया, then 2n के multicellular structures बनेंगे, which is not going to be acceptable. So what happens in this case? The zygote, instead of undergoing mitosis, will undergo meiosis. Okay, and it will give rise to 4 haploid new cells, and these new cells will grow as new individuals. This type of cell division will be called as zygotic meiosis. Did you all understand this? पक्का समझा है ये? जब जाइगोट में मियोसिस होता है तो उसको जाइगोटिक मियोसिस कहते हैं. ये तो इजी है, लेकिन जाइगोट में मियोसिस क्यों होता है इज व्हाट यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड. ओके. सेकंड इज स्पोरिक मियोसिस, or it's called as intermediate meiosis. Meiosis takes place during spore formation. Definition is so simple. Example, all plants except Thallophyta are going to undergo sporic meiosis. So when the spores have to be formed in plants, they undergo meiosis and spores will be formed. Such type of meiosis will be called as sporic meiosis. Simple. And lastly, we have got gametic meiosis, which is taking place between you and me. So meiosis takes place during gamete formation. Example, animals including humans. So there are 3 types of meiosis: zygotic, sporic, and gametic. In diploid organisms, it's always gametic. In haploid organisms, it's always zygotic. And sporic will take place only in those organisms which are going to produce spores. समझ में आ गई बात? चल, good. हाँ, what you want me to repeat, beta? Why is it zygote? हाँ, see, we are diploid organisms. right? So our progeny, our young ones, our offspring should also become like us. So they should also contain diploid. They should also become diploid in condition. But if the parents are haploid, then even their offspring should be haploid, right? So what are the parents going to do? The parents are going to produce gametes by mitosis. So gametes bane. Now the gametes of male and female will fertilize also. Now the fertilized product is going to be called as a zygote. Zygote is 2n. 2n does not resemble the parent. Parent was n. So to resemble like the parent, the zygote will undergo meiosis and it will give rise to four offspring. And all four offsprings are of course going to become haploid. In fungi also, yes Vaishnavi, very right beta. Even in fungi, zygotic aphrosporic meiosis hota hai. Very true, very true. Understood? That why zygote has to undergo meiosis? Only when the parent is going to be haploid, it will undergo meiosis. ठीक है? ओके, तो अभी बायो बहुत हो गया, थोड़ा सा मैथ्स देख लेते हैं. हाँ, मैथ्स भी आने वाला है. Okay, let us see what is the significance of meiosis. Maintenance of constancy of chromosome number. Meiosis helps in maintenance of a constant number of chromosomes specific to a species. It reduces the diploid number of chromosomes in gamete forming cells that are called as your germ cells to haploid number, which will be called as gametes. Thus, when the gametes of sexually reproducing organisms fuse, a diploid zygote will be formed. Second reason for meiosis is it introduces genetic variation. During meiosis, crossing over occurs, resulting in new combination of genes among the daughter chromosomes. Even the paternal and the maternal chromosomes are thought independent. I told you what is the meaning of that. This leads to different combinations of paternal and maternal chromosomes among the daughter cells. Right? The genetic variation helps in evolution of species. Meiosis is essential for the formation of gametes in sexually reproducing organisms. Meiosis may introduce chromosomal mutations which may sometimes be harmful. So there are many harmful mutations which have occurred during this crossing over and meiosis and all those things. And how are they so harmful and how are they so dangerous is something we'll be seeing in genetics chapters. Fine. And as I said, little bit of maths to conclude the chapter of cell division, but a very important formula based chart beta. There are many questions, numericals as we say, as you get for physics and chemistry, you will get it for bio also. Especially for this chapter, you want to have numericals. So what are the formula? Just see. This is a formula chart. Number of mitotic divisions for the formation of n number of cells is equal to n minus 1. For example, for getting 100 cells, how many mitotic divisions are required? अगर ये question आता है, तो answer is simple. 100 minus 1 is equal to 99. Easy. So what would be the question? For getting X number of cells, how many mitotic divisions are required? Is it okay? So here if write down this question, write down the question and give me an answer. Come on. Give me an answer. For getting are you all writing? Can I dictate? For getting 60, for getting 64, for getting 64 cells, how many mitotic divisions are required? Answer. अब ये आंसर तो यार प्लीज यार जितने बच्चे तुम हो सारे के सारे में एक्सपेक्ट करूंगी ना आंसर. इतना सिंपल आंसर नहीं दोगे तो कैसे चलेगा? हाँ, so it's going to be n minus 1. अरे 64. My question is to get 64 cells, not 16, 64. 64 cells. Yes, you require 63. Chal, fine. Next one. Number of generations of mitosis for producing X cells. The formula is equal to X is equal to 2n. X is equal to 2n. Number of generations. Okay. For example, uh, I'll say after 4 generations, how many cells will be obtained? What would be your answer? After 4 generations means 2 raised to 4. So what is your answer, beta? Yes, perfect. Perfect answer by all of you. Very good. So 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16, 32. क्या है आंसर? बहुत लोग 32 दे रहे हैं, बहुत लोग 16 दे रहे हैं. चलो मुझे बताओ. 2 raised to 4. It's 16, not 32, my dears. Those who have given 32, write down 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 4 बार लिखो. ये भी कंफ्यूजन होता है बच्चों का. It's okay. It's not an issue. 2 raised to 4 means people get confused. So you have to write down 4 बार 2 लिखना है आपको. 2 into 2, 4. और एक बार 2 लिखोगे थर्ड टाइम. 4 to the 8. और एक बार लिखोगे 8 to the 16. Okay. What is the logic behind first formula? All cells exist from the develop from the pre-existing cell. So one will always be the parental cell and the next will be the daughter cell. Fine? Yeah. Can't the question be how many? Yeah, even I'm telling you that only. I'm going to give you that only now. But Palak, you're very correct. I'm giving you 2 types of question based on the same formula. Okay. Write down the second question. Write down the second question. To get 256 cells, to get 256 cells, a cell will have to pass how many number of generations? To get 256 cells, how many generations are required? Can you all tell me? 256? Excellent, Akanksha. बिल्कुल correct answer. Very good, Palak. Very nice. इसको मैंने थोड़ा सा twist कर दिया. Very good, Siddhika. Right answer, बेटा. बिल्कुल correct. Check your answer. Check your answer. Check your answer. Siddhika has given the right answer. Palak has given the right answer. Okay, please cross check. एक बार cross check कर लो आपके answers before. Yes, Krishna, you are right, my dear. Zui correct. Kanak correct. Darshanita correct. Okay, some of you are giving me 16. 16 is a wrong answer, bacha. 2 raised to n formula है. So 2 raised to how many times? So 2 into 2 into 2 ऐसे आप कितने बार लिखोगे तो you will get the answer as 256. No, you have divided 256 by 2. It's not like that way. You will write down. See, I'll tell you how to calculate this. 2 raised to n का मतलब क्या होता है? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 ऐसे आप कितने बार लिखोगे which will make up your 256? How many times you will write down like that way? So, write down. First time आप लिखो 2 into 2 मतलब 2 बार आपने लिखा 4 आंसर आया. थर्ड टाइम 2 लिखोगे तो 8, 16, right? Then 16 fours are 64, 16 twos are 128, 64 twos are, sorry, 128 into 2, समझा? So 16, 32, 64, 128, 256. कितनी बार आया देखो? 8 times ना? So how many generations? 8 generations. So 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256. Can you all see my fingers? Okay, got it. Maximum they have asked 516. To get 516 cells, how many generations? बताओगे? चलो बताओ. 516. To get 516 cells, how many generations? Excellent, Akanksha. Very nice. Tell me, tell me. Very good, Dhruv. Now you are right, my dear. Bilkul correct answer, Dhruv. Very good. 516 to get 516 cells. Okay, okay, okay. Some of you all are making mistake with this. Don't make a mistake. Some of you all are dividing it by 2. It's not like that way. I'll show you. I'll show you. Those who are confused. Yeah, it's 5 and 2. I'm sorry. It's 5 and 2. You are wrong with, some of you all are wrong with your calculation. I'll show you. Don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. See here, beta. Yes, 9 for 5 and 2. Correct. See. Those who are confused now, for them I'm saying, for them I'm writing this. Here you will write down 2 into 2 बार लिखा, 3 बार लिखा, 4 बार लिखा, 5 बार लिखा, 6, 7, 8. कैलकुलेट करो. 2 2 जा 4, 4 2 जा 8, 8 2 जा 16, 16 2 जा 32, 32 2 जा 64, 64 2 जा 128. 128 into 2 will give you 256. And I'm saying one more 2. So 256 into 2 will give you 5 and 2. So that will give you 5 and 2. So how many times you have written 2, beta? How many times you have written 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. Right now? So when you write 9 times 2, your answer will be 5 and 2. So you are not going to divide it by 2, beta. Samjha? So someone of you was making a mistake now. So now you understood. Don't make a mistake. That will be, you can do it that way also. It is going to be a long process. This is a very simple process. तो मैं आपको एक आइडिया बताऊं. मैं आपको एक आइडिया बताऊं. आपका टाइम सेव करने के हिसाब से आपको एक ट्रिक बताऊं मैं. ये है ना 2⁹ तक है ना बेटा. एक चार्ट बना के रखो. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64 ऐसा ना 2⁹. 2⁹ के आगे जनरली अभी तक कभी एग्जाम में पूछा नहीं है. Okay, so when I say 2⁻², did you all understand what is it? Okay, fine. So I hope this is now understood to all of you. Well, this is one more formula. Then the number of meiosis for the formation of seeds or grains or fruits is going to be n plus n by 4. A very important one again, n plus n by 4. Now, what do you mean by this n plus n by 4? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, Vaishnavi. Yeah. The way you want to, just it will be very easy if you can just make a chart and keep it. That's it. Okay. So number of meiosis. Look at this. Number of meiosis required for the formation of seeds. Now, this is something which is very logical, in fact. But right now, don't find out the logic. I'll explain the logic when I'll teach you sexual reproduction in flowering plants. As of now, don't go behind the logic, otherwise it will make you crazy. शॉर्ट में मैं एक्सप्लेन करती हूँ लॉजिक क्या है. प्लांट्स में सीड फॉर्मेशन इज a product of combination of male gamete and the female gamete. Okay, right? Male gametes are going to be produced inside pollen grain. Male gamete will be produced inside pollen grain. One meiosis will give rise to 4 pollen grains. Listen to this very carefully. One meiosis will give rise to 4 pollen grains. इधर तक समझ में आ गया है ना? One meiosis will give rise to okay, okay, fine. So that four pollen grains will be produced. Four pollen grains will be produced. I'm not on mute. Am I? No, I'm not on mute. You all can hear me? Now audible? Huh. Yeah. So now what is the thing, you know? Yes. So very simple. Within 1 minute, I'll explain beta. So here what happens? The meiosis will give rise to four pollen grains. Meiosis will give rise to four pollen grains. Meiosis will also give rise to four megaspores of the female. Same है, कोई difference नहीं है. Four pollen, four megaspores. But out of the four megaspores, na, three will degenerate and only one will survive. Therefore, the formula is n plus n by 4. Why is it n plus n by 4? You understood? So n is going to be for the female and n by 4 is going to be for the male. So that's going to be n for the female plus n by 4. So for example, we have to have 100 meiosis for male. Okay, so it will produce 400 pollen grains and 100 for this thing apna female also, right? But in female, what has happened? 3 have degenerated. So you have to take only 100 of that. So 400 plus 1, 500 would be the answer. Fine. This is the thing which we will be again doing it in the chapter called as sexual reproduction in flowering plants. So don't worry about it. Just now, just remember this. Chalo, एक example देती हूँ. To make 125 or to make 100 seeds. To write down this question. To make 100 seeds, how many meiosis are required? To make 100 seeds, how many meiosis are required? Put the formula n plus n by 4. So 100 plus 100 by 4. What is your answer, beta? Very good, Siddhika. Perfect answer. 100 plus 100 by 4. Got it now? So 100 plus 25 makes up 125. Very nice, Akansha. Correct. One more question. To make 250 seeds. No, chalo, 200 seeds. To make 200 seeds, how many meiosis are required? To make 200 seeds or 200 grains? 200 plus 200 by 4. Very good, Dia. Very nice. So this is the formula that you have to make, and you have to, like just use it. Yes, Bhumi, right? Okay. So that was all with the numericals that we had to discuss. With this, we complete this chapter of cell cycle, cell division, and we'll go ahead with human reproduction chapter from the next class onwards. Okay. Chal. Bye, my dears. See you all. Have a nice weekend. That is the same. 2 raised to n. Same formula hai. Same formula hai. Nothing new. Same formula. It is 2 raised to n only. Okay. Chal. Bye bye. See you all. Have a nice weekend. Study nicely. Bye, my dears.